Anyway, I digress. You guys came here to see me react to Nintendo Directs, so that's what we're going to do. Hopefully everyone is ready to hop into this Monster Hunter Direct. If you're not, then too bad. We're about to hop right into it right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm expecting to see more info about Monster Hunter Rise and probably Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto,
Hello.
producer at Capcom. In this direct, we'll be showing off the latest games in the Monster Hunter series.
Okay.
To kick things off, please take a look at this announcement trailer.
I'm going to raise it just a tiny bit. Let me know if that... Oh, so we're about to see the trailer. You know what? Okay, I'm down to see the trailer again. Let's kind of maybe analyze this. And then for those who are tuning in late, we can kind of get another look at this game here. The graphics look gorgeous. Okay, so at this point, I wasn't sure about if this was Monster Hunter or not. I thought this might have been like a Dynasty Warriors game, or maybe some type of like, what's that other game, like Sekiro or something that came out? But okay, the moment I saw that cat though, I was like, okay, it might be Monster Hunter. It happened so quick, and I think I was doing some like audio adjustments earlier when that happened. Oh, then yeah, this ninja like freaking Spider-Man-esque flying around mountains and stuff, like that's pretty cool. So like this almost kind of looks a little more open world.
I just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
Again, I love the graphics and the aesthetic of this. It's really cool. I just wish I had the time to play more Monster Hunter. Just because I feel like Monster Hunter, you have to really sink in so many hours in order to be decent at the game. And for someone like me who's such a latecomer to trying out Monster Hunter games, like, you know, I feel like the learning curve is a lot tougher for me as opposed to
that monster is known
as those who have been playing the series for a long time now. You know, I'm sure the mechanics are fairly similar from game to game. But yeah, I love seeing the designs for all the different monsters and creatures. Like they really get creative, and they just look really badass too. You know.
You're done for. Have a taste of this. This is for my fellow hunters.
Monster Hunter Rise. All right. Cool. Let's.
Shall we go?
Shall we go? Right, March 26th. Cool. We'll see. If by March 26th, if I'm not playing too many games,
what did you think about Monster Hunter Rise?
Maybe I'll give it a try. I'm not sure yet, though.
The Rise in the title refers to the idea of hunters running up cliffs and making use of the verticality of the environment, as well as our desire to create a game that gets lots of people around the world bursting with excitement.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a new mechanic, right?
Monster Hunter is a hunting action game series where players get to confront huge monsters in majestic natural environments. It's been 16 years since the debut of the series.
Wow, 16 years.
And this new entry will take advantage of the portability of the Nintendo Switch to provide a Monster Hunter experience that anyone can enjoy whenever and wherever they want.
Really get into Spider-Man vibes here, too. This is
now, before we talk more about the
funny.
game itself, I'd like to introduce Yasunori Ichinose, the game's director.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yasunori Ichinose.
Hello. I've been standing here the whole time,
it's nice to be
waiting
here
for the
today.
camera to pan over to me.
First, I'd like to talk about
and then
the
he's
new
off
actions
camera.
we've added to this game.
That's it. That's all he gets. He gets like 3 seconds of airtime, and then they're like, all right, we're done talking to you.
Places on the map, such as cliffs and elevated platforms.
These new
Okay, that
actions
mechanic's
are made
really cool.
possible thanks to a little creature called the wire bug.
The wire bug.
The player carries several of these small bugs around, and they allow you to climb to a variety of places that would normally be out of reach.
Okay.
Additionally, there's a great variety of actions you can perform by combining the wire bugs with attacks.
Interesting.
Using these unique attacks with your favorite weapon is what the combat is going to be all about.
Oh my god.
Thanks to the wire bugs,
So,
there's now a lot more variation to movement and attacks.
yeah, honestly, I
leading
was
to
just saying
versatile,
earlier
fast-paced combat.
that, like, I felt like the movement of my character was always the issue
Next,
for me.
I'd like to talk more about the environments.
Why is that other guy not gonna talk? You introduced him, and he's just
When
gonna
you start a
stare
quest,
there.
you'll be
Stare at
whisked
us.
to an open map that forms one single seamless
Let the
locale.
man speak a word. But yeah, with this wire bug mechanic now, like, I feel like I might even enjoy the series a little more because of
course,
the mobility.
we've made sure to create the locales to make full use of the wire bug's abilities.
Some charge blade action in there. Cool, cool.
Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about one of the new areas in the
Shrines?
which
Breath
we
of the
already
Wild
showed
confirmed?
a glimpse
Shrines?
of in the trailer
Get it.
just now, called the Shrine Ruins. From the starting camp, you can run down the mountain to get to the main field.
Honestly, this is making me miss Japan a bit. For those who may not know, I visited
This
Japan
area is characterized by the scattered ruins of an ancient shrine,
two
hence the
springs
name.
ago now.
I
Not
can't
this
explain in
past
too
May,
much detail, but there
the
are
May
lots
before
of
that,
things to
in,
discover across each locale.
in
So I hope
2019,
you
I
take
think.
the time to explore when going on your hunts.
And it was such a fantastic time. But yeah, I mean, when I see stuff that has very like Japanese aesthetics, like structures
Next,
and
I'd like
whatnot,
to
like
show
I'm
you a new
so
type of canine
I guess I'm
buddy
nostalgic
known as a palamute.
about Japan. K9 buddy with like a Y.
These canines can run around with hunters sitting on their backs.
Now, was this a mechanic at all in previous Monster Hunter games? Were you able to
While you're
ride
riding one, your stamina
like
doesn't
mounds like
decrease,
this?
so you can keep running at high speed.
Just
for as
right
long
up the
as you want.
frickin' wall. Wow.
You'll also be able to perform various actions,
Sydney just says
like
doggo.
using certain items or recovering your health. As an attacker type, they will help you out in various ways.
Okay, but if this doggo can die,
Naturally,
I don't know if I
the
want it,
feline
because
palago from past games
that's
also
just full
make
of
their
heartbreak.
return Again.
I
They
don't
will
want
help you
to
out
raise
as a
this
support
doggo,
type.
train this doggo, and
You
then
can
it
take
dies.
two
Then
buddies
it's like,
with
nope,
you on a quest.
he can't come
and
back.
You are free to decide which combination of buddies you want. In multiplayer, each hunter can bring one buddy with them.
Okay.
Next, I'd like to talk about the new monsters.
This guy does not get to speak. He doesn't get to speak. This is like this poor man.
First, this is the flagship monster for this game, Magnamalo.
Magnum.
We can't show it in full yet, but it's a fearsome fanged wyvern with a strong air of menace about it.
Damn. Again, badass.
The next monster is Aknosom.
Aknosom.
Aknosom is a bird wyvern that attacks hunters with its characteristic crest
Okay.
by
Wow.
changing its shape and using it
It's
as
huge.
a weapon.
Oh, some fire.
This monster
Agnosom is
the
part of the
bird
fire
wyvern
clan,
Great
apparently.
Izuchi. Its main characteristic is that it tends to move around in groups of 3, attacking all at once or in succession. The key to hunting them lies in how you defend against
Damn.
these attacks.
That looks annoying, honestly.
And this is the amphibian Tetranodon.
Tetranodon.
It swallows up gravel to expand
He's like
its
a
body and then
Mix
charges
of a
at hunters.
duck and a turtle.
As
and-
its body changes, so do its attacks.
Oh, but
So you'll need to
Tetranodon's in the
change your
water
approach
clan.
on the fly while dealing with them.
Or the swamp clan, maybe. I
As
don't
you
know.
can see, Tetranodon and Arzuros are in a fight here. We are working on new
Ow.
gameplay elements that arise
Oh my
through
God, he's,
fights
like, trying to
between
freaking eat 'em.
monsters. We'll share more about this at a later date. Of course, there are other
The animation
returning
was really
monsters,
smooth in
including
that.
Arzuros and plenty of new monsters too. So please look forward to more monster info in the future. Next, I'd like to show your base in this game.
Base. Of course. Let's see what the main.
Your
Oh,
base in this game is
Oh,
called
my
Kamura
God.
Village.
all the
You'll
mochi.
find all the conveniences a hunter needs, like the smithy and other facilities,
Oh, this base looks so
and all
cool.
kinds of colorful characters. The story in this game unfolds through the characters of this
Wow.
village.
I dig it. Look at that bridge.
I just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
I can't
I'm
say
into
anything
it.
yet
I'm
about
so
the
into
Rampage,
it.
but we are aiming to provide a new experience with this, so please look forward to future announcements.
Favorite punching bag? Very impressed at that fight.
We
The
hope
animation
you
was
liked what
insane.
we've shown
Yeah,
so far.
yeah,
To
absolutely.
close things off, I'd like to share the release date and the details on the different versions.
Different versions.
As we announced in the trailer, the game will release on March 26th, 2021.
Okay.
And you'll be able to choose from the following versions.
The Standard Edition and the Deluxe Edition with a bundle of recommended DLC.
Okay.
Supply will be limited, but all versions will include special layered armor for a Palamute and Palico, plus a Novice Talisman as pre-order bonuses.
Okay.
Also, we will be releasing
Amiibos.
these 3 amiibo for Monster Hunter Rise on the same day as the launch of the game.
That's pretty cool. I don't know
Using
how
these
big
amiibo lets you unlock special
people are into
layered armor.
amiibos nowadays, but
On top of that, you can
A
also
Magnum
enter a
Malo
daily
amiibo?
lottery in the game for a variety of useful items.
that's pretty sick.
We will provide more details on these amiibo in the future.
Even the Palamute
We hope
amiibo.
you'll get them along with the game.
All of them, really. The Palico, too.
The game will
That'd be
also
cool.
have some compatibility features with Monster Hunter Stories 2, which we also announced today. Please look forward to more information
Oh,
on that
they're
as well.
compatible?
For more
Interesting.
information about Monster Hunter Rise,
I wonder how.
please check out our official website, which will go up later today.
Pre-orders for the download version will start shortly after this Monster Hunter Direct. So please head on over to the Nintendo eShop and have a look.
I assume the,
Please check with your local retailer for pre-order information.
I'm assuming the different versions have different prices. I'm sure the regular base game is like 60
That's
bucks.
all for Monster Hunter Rise for now.
For now.
But Mr. Ichinose has a few final words for you.
Okay, yes, this man's gonna speak.
Thank you for watching this
He's gonna
introduction
speak
of
now.
Monster Hunter Rise.
This is your moment to shine, my
We
boy.
are currently working hard on completing the development of this new Monster Hunter game. Your reaction to this announcement will give us strength and motivation, so please let us know what you think. Please look
Yeah.
forward to future updates. We hope you'll enjoy Monster Hunter Rise.
The wire bug is really cool, honestly. Like, that alone gets me more interested in the game.
All right. Next
Okay.
up, it's my pleasure to introduce the newest RPG in the Monster Hunter series, Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Right,
Wings
let's
of
hear more
Ruin.
about this.
Please take a look.
That's all he had to say. Yeah, that's true. They already cut him off. He got to say a little more, but that's it. He didn't get to say much more. This poor guy. Let me get some F's in the chat for my man for getting cut off in this direct. Yeah, these tribal. Oh,
It's no mere
I love this,
coincidence that you were given Red's
the aesthetic
kinship
for this.
stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
I'm so glad you're still alive. I thought I'd never see you again.
Link, open your eyes. What if this was actually Breath of the Wild 2? And Link is actually Rathalos.
Okay, pal, let's do this.
Link has been a dragon this whole time.
Hey, what's that?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, but it'll work out.
Okay, I'm like,
Red?
I'm definitely into this.
Quick, hurry! We don't know if it's the right monster. Our mission is to see if it truly has catastrophic power.
Rather
Catastrophic
than
power.
disappearing from their natural habitats.
An angina?
Okay, okay. Must protect the egg. Protect the baby at all costs. I feel like this was their way of, like, when people are like, oh, you know, Monster Hunter's great, but it doesn't really have a story. So they just released Monster Hunter Stories. And now we're on the second one. Was not aware that there was a first one. Has anyone played the first one?
In this game,
Let me know if you've
you'll
played the
become a
first
monster
Monster
rider,
Hunter Stories at all,
traveling the
and what
world
you
with
thought
your
about
monster
it.
companions as you tackle quests and experience a rich story.
Jesse says,
set
yeah, no
in the
gameplay
Monster
shown.
Hunter
Let's see.
universe. You'll be joined on your adventure by a number of popular monsters from the main series,
Okay.
and the bonds you forge together will have far-reaching implications as the plot unfolds. Our emotional story begins with the mass disappearance of Rathalos from around the world.
Yeah, I
As
definitely
the descendant of the legendary writer
would like to see
named Red,
gameplay, though.
you have a fateful encounter with a Wyverian girl who has been entrusted with an egg. I can't say much
Eggo.
more at this point in time, but just as the title of story suggests, we're working hard to provide fans with a fantastic narrative worthy of the series.
Cool.
On top
I mean,
of that, we're including elements that connect this game
Elements?
with Monster Hunter Rise.
Did someone
so
say
please look forward to that as well.
elements?
With the game slated for release,
Let's get
in
some
summer
elements in the chat.
2021,
My boy here
we
said
hope that Monster Hunter
elements.
fans and all fans of RPGs in general will enjoy Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Coming
we
in the
can't
summer.
Wait to
Okay.
reveal more about this game in the future, so stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I mean,
Today,
the aesthetic
we
and
introduced you to two new titles.
no gameplay
Monster
though.
Hunter
That
Rise
is a little
and
disappointing.
Monster Hunter Stories 2.
They could have showed us like a little bit of something.
We've created official websites and social media accounts for each title, so please go check them out.
Cool.
We are also planning to provide more updates at TGS 2020 Online on September 25th. And
says the,
Capcom TGS Live 2020
First Monster Hunter Stories was on
September
3DS a few years ago.
26th.
Oh, okay. I was not aware
So
of that.
please stay tuned for more information.
Fire Angel with a fire.
Thank you for watching this Monster Hunter Direct.
Sydney says egg. I'm into it. Not because of the egg though. Why not? I'm into it because of the egg. Okay. So overall, Monster Hunter Rise looks really cool. Okay. Looks amazing. I'm a little more interested in playing it now because of the wire bug, the wire fly, whatever it was called, because of the mobility. That was always the big thing for me with Monster Hunter, was that like I always felt slow no matter what. So to be able to like use the wire bug in like attack combinations and even just to get around the map a lot quicker is appealing, very appealing to me. I'm into it. As far as this other one, Monster Hunter Stories 2, I'm all about a really cool story. I mean, I know Rathalos is sort of like the almost like the mascot of the series, right? So to see like a story like kind of driven about Rathalos and like protecting this egg and whatnot, like looks amazing. Like I love the tribal aesthetic that they had. I love the graphics, the animation, at least in these cutscenes, look pretty clean. But as Jesse said, no gameplay shown. So that's something I'm not. I'm slightly disappointed about. You know, we got some gameplay footage, sort of, with Monster Hunter Rise. We kind of saw some action, some fighting action there, but not real. Right? We didn't really see any actual gameplay in Stories 2 here.